Raquel. Uh, for today, I will going to discuss the database system capabilities. So the database system capabilities is the ability to manage, access, and organize data in a database which is provided by a DBMS. The data definition is between language, data, dictionary, and data manipulation, language that is the most crucial. So meaning the data or the DBMS is managing by different type of programming languages such as data dictionary and data manipulation. The structure of database is content can be specified using the data definition features of a DBMS. It will be create or use database table and specific properties of each table's fields. A data dictionary would be used to a document type of database information that is the human or automated file that contains description of various data. The components of their properties. So bawat isang access of data ay nagmamanipulate siya kung ano yung type or description na gagamitin natin, which is the description for size, the description for type, the description for format, and other characteristic of each field of the table. The usage or the ownership example is the organization that charge or maintaining the data. It is the authorization and the security of the people of business operation and program report that use each data element that be also captured by data dictionaries for a large corporate database. So, ang isang basic ng isang data or data dictionary, katulad ng Microsoft Access, ito ay nagbubuo ng iba't ibang klase ng description, katulad ng size, type, format, or character ng isang uri ng field na gagamitin natin. So, meron tayong apat na formatting for database, which is the table, the query, the forms, and the report. So, ang isang ownership ay gagawa ng isang organized na data kung saan pwede itong mag-charge into data maintaining. So, ito ay authorized into security para sa isang tao na nag-ooperate ng isang program at report. So, reporting and query is the tools for navigating or modifying the data. The database are part of DBMS or Database Management System. Meron siyang tinatawag na operation is to add, to modify, to delete, and retrieve data from database. Most DBMS contain a specific language called a data manipulation language or yung tinatawag naming programming languages. This language has command that let programmer and end user get the data out of database to create application and fulfill information requests from SQL or MySQL, which is the structured query language. Ito yung tinatawag namin currently the most well-known language for data manipulation. Yung tinatawag namin end user and back user or yung tinatawag namin back end. So kung makikita natin dito sa table natin rito ay meron tayong tinatawag na table, query, and form. So dito maninipulate natin kung anong klaseng modifying ng data yung kailangan natin. So to design database, kailangan natin i-understand yung tinatawag nating link between the data, the types of data that will kept in the database, and how the data will be used, and how the organization will need to alter to handle data from company-wide perspective are all necessarily. Ito yung tinatawag naming physical design of database, yung tinatawag nating field, table, short, show, criteria, or ito yung mga tinatawag nating relational. So, pag sinabi nating relational, it is an abstract presentation of database from business perspective. To improve the business performance and decision by the use of database, the database are used by business to record routine transaction like paying suppliers, fulfilling orders, monitoring customers, and paying staff. The database are also necessarily to give data that will improve decision making by managers and staff to help the organization run more smoothly. The data hold the solutions whether the business wants to discover which is the product is the most popular or who is the most lucrative client. Pag sinabi naman nating big data challenge, ito yung tinatawag nating gathered information from the corporation. Until now, 5 years ago, consisted of transaction data, which are simple to fit into the rows of columns, relational database management system. Since then, there has been increase of amount of data gathering using machine, including the data from web traffic, email message, social media, yung tinatawag nating tweets, status, and update. Nagkakaroon din to ng sensor na ginagamit natin used in smart meters, manufacturing sensor, and electrical meters. The data from electronic trading system is the data that will include the columns and rows appropriate to this type of data. These data sets will volume so large that traditional DBMS cannot capture or stored or analyze them are now referred to a big data. So, sampulan natin ng isang database. Kapag gagawa ng isang database is monitoring tayo muna sa ating blank system using blank web recent sample template. So dito gagawa tayo ng isang data. So database, data, info, lagyan natin ng grid. So click natin create. So kapag nakapag-create ka ng isang table dito, ibig sabihin mag-show off ka ng view design for your table. So type natin TBL info, then click OK. Then dito ay meron tayong tinatawag na field name at data type. So pag sinabi natin field name, ito yung character. Pag sinabi naman natin data type, ito naman kung anong klase ng type or data ang ilalagay natin. Kunwari, meron tayo ditong text, memo, number, date and time, currency, auto number, yes and no, only object, hyperlink, attached, and calculated. So tanggalin muna natin yung primary key, then nalagay natin dito ay control or CTRL and O. Then, click natin, imbis na auto number ang ilagay natin, lagay natin ay text. Then next natin ilagay ay name. Sa data type ng name natin, ilagay natin ay text. Next, address. So ilagay natin sa address ay gawin natin as long. Pwede rin nating long at pwede rin text. So next is age. Lagay natin number. Sunod naman ay, lagay lang natin ay prelim, midterm, finals, grades, remarks, then lagay natin status or equivalent. So lagay na lang muna natin dito sa taas ay equivalent, tapos remarks. So pag na-click na natin to, gawin natin ay close natin siya. Then save natin yung table. So kapag na-save natin yung table, lalabas na ngayon yung nilagay natin information table. After nun, click natin to, labas ulit natin, then click create, then gagawin natin ay gagawa tayo ng query. So ang query ay nandito sa table that can show up into relational. So click natin yung query, tapos ilalagay natin naman ngayon ang lahat ng query natin to relational into fields. So control number, name, address, age, prelim, midterm, finals, grades, equivalent, and remarks. Then i-close natin si query pero isa-save natin siya. So query QRY info. Then okay. Pag na-okay na natin siya, i-close natin, then punta tayo sa create. Then, para mas mabilis tayo, click natin ang form wizard. So, ibig sabihin, from table or to query, from available field to selected fields. Then, click next. Then, click lang natin either columnar or tabular. Next, then finish. Now, lalabas na ngayon yung ginawa nating design, which is the control number, the remarks. Baguhin lang natin to para makita natin ng maayos. Tapos, gawin natin 14, then i-bold lang natin siya. Then, gawin natin mas lighter pa. So, ito, nandito na yung control number, name, address, age, prelim, midterm, finals, grades. Now, how we can operate this system? So, ang gagawin natin ay maglalagay tayo ng tinatawag nating design. So, sa design ngayon, ang uunahin natin yung tinatawag nating computation. So, click natin dito yung computation. So, tanggalin muna natin yung kanyang status. Click natin yung use control. Then, status nito is for compute. So, ang gagawin natin, type natin compute. Okay? Pag na-type na natin yung compute, palitan natin area, bold.
Yung mga siopaw. Mga siopaw.
then 16. So, ang gagawin natin ay right-click natin, go to build event, then code in there. So, type natin doon ay sa grades. So, type natin grades is equals to value, prelim, then plus midterm, plus finals, then enter. So, kunin na natin yung grades. So, grades is equals to value, grades, then divide into 3. Now, how we can create naman yung tinatawag nating remarks. So, pag in-F5 natin dito, sample muna natin ay yung prelim ay 90, 90, 90. Click natin yung compute, lalabas yung grades na 90. So, ang gagawin naman natin ay click natin ulit to build event, then maglalagay tayo ng statement. If grades is equal to or greater than 74.5, then lalabas ngayon sa remarks ay equals double quote pass. Then, type ka ng else. Remarks is equals to failed. Then, and if. So, ibig sabihin, kaya meron tayong greater than, equal, is to organize. Kapag nag-type tayo ng 74.5 pataas, ang lalabas na grade ay pass. Kung ito naman ay nag-type tayo ng 74.4 pababa, ang lalabas ay fail. So, F5 natin, then lalabas ay fail. Pero wala pang equivalent, ay pass. Now, 74, 74, 74, compute, failed ang lalabas. Now, lagyan na natin ang equivalent. So, equivalent natin is using if statement again. If grades is equal to greater than 95.5 is equals to, then equivalent equals 1.0, then and if grade is equals to greater than 89.5, then equivalent is equals to 1.25. Then, and if ulit, if grades is equal to greater than 84.5, then equivalent is equals to double quote 1.50, then enter, and if ulit, then if grades is equals to greater than 79.5, then equivalent ulit, equivalent is equal to 1.75. Then, and if ulit. Now, else natin dito is, kapag ang grades mo is nasa 78 pababa, so ang lalagay natin ay equivalent equals to double quote 2.00. Then, eto na yung ating statement. So, try to run the program. F5, kapag 74, lalabas, ups, kulang tayo ng isang statement. And if. So, lalabas dito sa statement natin ay sorry. Sobra pala tayo. Ito lang muna siguro. Okay? So, F5 natin, compute, wala. So, lagay natin ay 90, 90, 90, 90, then compute. So, lalabas ay 1.75. Kung ang grades mo ay 100, 100, 100, then lalabas naman sa iyo ay dapat 1.00. Okay, right-click natin ulit dito. Tingnan natin yung 1.0. Okay, equivalent. Okay, tama naman po yung grades. So, next natin ay lagyan na natin ngayon siya ng source, no? So, lagay natin dito ay add. So, record operation, add. next, then text, then add record, then next, add, next is record, delete, next, next, then finish, then add, delete, then save. Record operation, save record, next, text, next, then finish. Then next naman, pinakalas natin ay yung operation natin is for record navigation, then find record, next, then finish. So, i-F5 na natin siya. So, add record. So, 100, name, then QC, then age 45, prelim 80, 89, then click compute, then update, save, then add ulit. So ito yung uri ng database operation na ginagawa sa Microsoft Access na isang uri rin ng database management system. So maraming salamat po ma'am, maraming salamat classmate sa inyong pakikinig. Thank you very much. Aaron?